Welcome to the channel. Today we're taking apart some Mopars. I've got this 1969 Dodge Charger that's given up its 426 Hemi for this 1967 Dodge Charger. Some of the cool pieces of this 67 Charger is that crazy aggressive fastback, and then it also has optional hidden headlights. Both of the 69 Charger and the 67 Charger are what's considered a B-body car, which is Mopar talk for a mid-size car. So to start this project off, we've got to separate all the layers of each of these Hot Wheel cars. I like to use drill bits, starting with small, ranging up to a little bit larger each time. I find that it takes the rivets out pretty nicely, and you also aren't marring up the plastic too badly. The wheels we're going to be using for this custom are Real Riders wheels made by Hot Wheels. You can get them off eBay, or you can get them off the Mattel website if you're a Red Lines Club member. The specific wheel we're going to use are called Real Riders Steelies. So to go and make this Charger more of a custom, we have to cut it up a little bit, take some pieces from the other Charger to make it work. We have to cut out the hood. I want to keep this red interior because I love the way it looks. We're going to have to cut the glass up a little bit, and then of course we're going to have to cut the black engine out of that interior. Just to make it fit and make the red interior work as well. That red interior is really what a 67 Charger interior looks like. It's got a crazy cool center console that runs front to back and 4 bucket seats. You'll see me using here a jeweler's saw, which is a really thin bladed saw. I saw other people using it for making these cuts, and I thought it worked so well. I used to use a Dremel tool, I used to use pliers to cut things up. It just never worked quite as well as this saw worked. And so, yeah, I score things with the razor blade first, and I guess it kind of helps the saw follow the path. At least that was my sort of idea with it. As you can see, that engine fits pretty nicely into that chassis. I just kind of pressed it in there and it fit right on top of the axles. I suppose you could have used the entire interior for that 69 Charger in the 67 Charger shell, and it would have worked out pretty well. So the idea for this custom is we're going to make it like a barn find, or it could be someone's project car that was left in a field, never quite finished, from the 80s. I kind of like that look. I have a few techniques in making it look a little bit older. So I like to use a primer. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment, which means that I don't have the greatest area to paint, especially in the winter. So I dab on the primer and I use some actual paint with a brush to sort of paint the front fenders black, make it look like that was the original color, or they were going to do a repaint. I detail the engine out with a toothpick. Looks great from, a foot away. Once you get closer, maybe a little bit uglier. And the piece de resistance is this rust solution that I made from steel wool and vinegar. It's real rust. It looks great. I sort of poked in some fake moss into the engine bay, into the interior. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is there anything I could have done differently? Any techniques that you like to use? Please let me know. I appreciate you watching the video.